Hi, Leo. I love you, honey. You are going to hear it raining. We are inside the truck. Let's see, Leo. Timeless reading for you. I love you, honey. For Leo. Holy angels, holy spirits. To the divine above. Ooh. 3 wands. Angels and ancestor gods. For the Leos that watch this channel. Someone here doesn't know how to challenge you. It's swords energy. 9 swords. 7 wands. Yeah, because every time you come together, you stand up for yourself. They don't know how to challenge you. It's an unknown challenge. Conflict, drama. You're just not dealing with it anymore. 4 swords to the 5 swords. That's going to leave the Ace of Swords. Let's shuffle. The 8 Pentacles and the 3 of Wands is you're focused on plans and preparations to look somewhere else instead of drama. Indeed. You're not accepting the offer of emotions. Chariot. See you later, Rotten. Leaving something behind, taking your necessities and nothing of your want, because you know you'll get that back. Let's see, Leo, mercy. Holy angels, holy spirits. To the divine above. Angels and ancestor gods. For the Leos that watch this channel. Where's this reading going to start? Ace of Pentacles. Either you're manifesting or that's what big old contract. Confused about what the contract is, offer. And this is what's causing the confusion. It's in the challenge. Don't know the truth. You're reconsidering if you're even comfortable in the situation anymore. Because it's just unclear. 9 wands, Ace of Wands. It's 10 wands. Huh. What's in the foundation? Two wands. Page of Pentacles. One of you started this reading is starting at the Ace of Pentacles. One of you accepted a contract smaller than the Ace of Pentacles. And here's the Sun. Enlightened soulmates. Spiritually enlightened soulmates. This is what spiritually enlightened the soulmate connection. It's what lit the flame. I'll lay the spread out and make sure you can see it. Recent past. Let's let it pop. Leo. Oh, didn't go the right way. That's the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's a karmic cycle. Right off the bat. Wrong turn, Clyde. Somebody chose this contract for money. What's at the top of the spread? Three cups. Look at that. Woo, nothing to hide. Naked baby on a pony. Nothing but purity. What's coming in? Oh, goodness. You have the Lovers. Careful. Internal. Leo. Your third eye is wide open. Yes. Intuitive truth. Your intuition is going to bring you the clarity. If this is a low vibing lover, if they're just there for one night, or if they're there for a long time. What's the external energy? Well, they picked up those 10 wands. They picked up the responsibilities either of a parent or another person. Capricorn energy. What's going to be the advice in this reading? King of Swords. Knight of Cups. Just trust the right decision will be made. Because the potential outcome, 5 Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles. Well. What brought the enlightenment was there was a third party got involved. The Page of Cups. Let me fix the table. Let's see where the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine are before we start clarifying the spread, okay? Leo. Where is the masculine? Oh. So, they're planning and preparing to turn their back on deception, lying, cheating, stealing. People that are sneaky. They're actually preparing to find peace and master all of this deception. All of these interference. Anything that's interfering with them. Being happy, independent, self-assured, confident, and single. Mercy. Where's the Divine Feminine? Oh. Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. Speaking up because she's got something to say. 5 Swords. She is mad because she was put into this competition by her emperor. She was breadcrumbed by her own masculine. She said this masculine challenged her argument. 4 of Swords, Ace of Swords challenged her argument, but her argument come with nothing but clarity. She's asking loudly, do you believe me now? What is she asking him if he believes her? Independent stance. Secretly making a stand independently. She told him he had to do that behind the scenes. That's going to be the only way to level. He's going to be paid back for walking away. Because that's what's halting him from finding his independence. What is she telling him about the 8 Cups? The foundation's going to be rebuilt on emotion. She says, you've already tested my self-worth. You've already tested my truth. Now you got to test my foundation. Because she built that fucking foundation on the Pentacle. 9 Swords. Justice. The feminine did this because whatever she thought about during the day, she was thinking about at night. She knew that the divine would have to spiritually balance the scales. There was no way that it was going to be on an earthly level. You know why? Because she lives here on earth, but her mind don't. Let's clarify. She's this one. Leo. Where your reading is starting is the Ace of Pentacles and the 8 Swords. There was a contract here that brought a lot of confusion. Let's ask. What's the confusion for the divine feminine. It's trying to come out the bottom of the deck. The confusion is the Queen of Pentacles. She's not in reverse, but she is in reverse. Not following through long-term. 2 wands. There's the different path of interest that was chosen. But this Queen of Pentacles, she's someone that she's not a follow-through woman. Or she's not a follow-through person. So the feminine's thinking, why would the masculine want a broken woman? Why would he choose a different path of interest? Where he is the 6 of Wands. He chose that path of interest because it's going to successfully allow him to publicly recognize 7 Pentacles in reverse. She's not worth the investment. She's not worth the investment. He has to see it for himself. The challenge, 4 wands, 4 swords. So 4 is all about the foundation. 4 swords, truth is hidden, it's unknown. Being comfortable and heartbroken at the same time. That's your challenge. Because of the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. It's a very stubborn and lazy person. Page of Wands. You're wishing someone would get some spiritual energy going in their life. You're wishing that someone would quit living so much in the Matrix. The Page of Wands is initiation of interest. The Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. There's no movement. Knight of Pentacles already moved slow, and in reverse, he's not moving at all. He's stuck, stopped. Why is this person stopped? Because it's a wish fulfillment. 9 cups, being emotionally content with all the deception, deceit. That's where the masculine is. Trying to find peace and contentment in all the interference. Trying to bring temperate down. Trying to temper the deceit. We'll see where that comes out. It'll come out right here with the Queen of Pentacles. Foundation, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. A spark, a message, a discovery of a small contract was chosen. This is the feminine, 7 wands, the King of Wands. So, wow. Let me get the bottom and see. You got the King to the Queen of Wands here, the 7 wands and Temperance. The feminine says we was peaceful. What was the problem? It was stable. So she's saying, what was the problem? The masculine looked good. The feminine looked good. Being at peace was making a stand. Standing up for one another. Okay, so where's the masculine? Page of Pentacles, 2 wands. He has 10 pentacles in reverse. That's ending of a contract, family conflict, being lonely. Could have lost a substantial amount of money. With the Ace of Wands in reverse. False start, false passion, low energy. Plugged into the wrong plug. What's the false start for this masculine? He could have had a lot of money before, I mean, it started at the page. The masculine could have had 10 pentacles when he got connected to this page. What's in the Page of Pentacles in itself, just for the masculine. Four of Swords. Something he didn't know when they come together. This is the third party that they should have blocked. And that's the enlightenment that's going to come out at the top. Making a stand and leaving. Damn. So they should have stood up to this person and left. Instead, you got the Four of Wands, Two Wands. It's 1 over 5. Somebody here thought their shit didn't stink. Yeah, shit stinks. Recent past. The Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Cups. Could have apologized and said, I'm sorry, things didn't go your way. Or I'm sorry, you're on a karmic cycle. That Wheel of Fortune in reverse, that's just pure karma. It's the wheel going the wrong way. All of the water is dumping out. You know what I mean? There's the Page of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands in reverse right here. So, one of you initiated a small contract with somebody that likes to have sex. Wasn't ready to settle down. That's the small contract. Should have chosen the Page of Cups. What's in the Page of Cups? The emotional offer, not the money offer. Well, what was in the Page of Cups is the Sun up here. Happiness, bliss, neck baby on a pony. See? Three of Wands. The enlightenment of a plan and preparation. The masculine's in 3 Wands. He's actually planning, preparing to turn his back on all the deception. And to be able to master his peace. So what has been enlightened through the third party here? Ooh. Knight of Cups. Pisces energy. And the world is in reverse. There's no closure. They have unfinished business with a friend. Somebody's here saying, I can't wait to come together again. So we would like to clarify what's in the Sun, coming together in celebration and with nothing to hide, you know. The Knight of Cups is that little love knight that goes around town handing out roses. The romantic charmer. Yeah, unfinished business here, my love. Well, in the Sun, everything's coming to light of what this feminine said. Yeah, it can come back to bite them in the ass. Somebody did. 2 Pentacles, 5 Pentacles. There's the world. Has to master the ending. Focus on the ending because the Lover's connection is confusing. Yeah, these pairs are not meant for everyone. Not everyone will understand the twin flame soulmate connections. They are just not meant for everyone. It's like the words that this feminine said in the Knight of Swords energy, because, you know, somebody, in the Knight of Swords, you piss somebody off and they don't hesitate telling you back. But they tell you back in the most meaningful manner. What's the unfinished business? Ooh. So, Knight of Cups, King of Swords, Knight of Cups, King of Swords. This is the unfinished business. The masculine in strategic thought of why is he carrying this 10 Wands for? They're probably not even his problems. They're probably not even his burdens to bear. He's been carrying them since childhood. And that he needs to get a second chance. He needs to wipe that slate clean. Don't blame your childhood by what kind of adult you have made yourself out to be. Your childhood should help you focus on the starseed you are. There is not one earth angel, whether you're a tarot reader, a psychic, there is not one earth angel here on this earth that has not have a bad childhood. Some of us don't even know who our parents are. You understand me what I'm saying? I talk to some people, they don't even know where their birth certificate is. Just be appreciative to what you got, because this is what it is. No closure in trusting and coming together to enlighten. When you come back together with this person, they're going to tell you that whatever you said. So what's in the Two of Pentacles? Struggling, juggling. They're adapting to the argument. The feminine could have gave an ultimatum here. Where's the masculine then? Two Pentacle, Knight of Swords. Well, he's got... They come out 3 wands, Knight of Swords. Here's the 3 wands, and the feminine come with the Knight of Swords. So, shh. He's planning and preparing a foresight for... He said, I might as well go ahead and talk to the Father now, because I have no other fucking choice. That breaker 19 going on the divine. Father, can you hear me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The star, hope, faith, balance, renewal of justice. Oh, my goodness. There's a masculine here that is promising the divine. Yeah, I know I'm struggling with some things. I struggle with arguments. But I'm working on that. Can you just help me a little bit? And the divine, listen, they cannot come and help you if you don't ask for help. Even your divine angels can't come in until you ask them to come and help. You have to invite them to come in. They can't just show up. They're not allowed. Let's keep going. Goodness. So, what's coming in for this reading is the Knight of Wands and the Lover. Okay? Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. Most Sagittarius energies don't like to commit to one place. They don't like to be at the same place for a long time. And this is coming in with the Lover's connection. So, what's coming in is someone that has not ascended to their throne yet of the Lovers. I'm going to ask who they are. So this is a Scorpio energy. The Death card is in reverse, but it's not in reverse. See, reverse is this color. So is what this is telling us, that they're in transition now. You know how you get a pizza and you're waiting for it to come out on the other end of the oven? Yeah, it's still in transition, my love. Because that Knight of Cups is in reverse. That's emotional greed. Something here wasn't what they wished for. Something here was too good to be true. Well, what was too good to be true? They was looking for a quick result. They didn't transition because they was looking for a quick result. A quick interest. Manifested a challenge to make a stand in the deception. That's the interference and them being successful. Well, honey, this person is manifesting like they haven't never before. It's also a person that's not used to manifesting, but you know, they're manifesting and things will start happening, and they're going to manifest more and more and more, because you know, you got to keep the energy going. Making a stand. Oh, they're standing up for this contract now. Because clearly, this needs to be reconsidered peacefully. Oh, look. Temper Leo. Look, look, look. In the transition of an intuitive reflection. So here's the High Priestess. Look at that. Reflecting in the past on the Lover's perspectives. King of Wands. He's about to ascend, y'all. This masculine is about to take a seat on his own throne. So yes, you can't rush these things. These things take time, you know. Your internal energy. High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. Your higher self brought you clarity. You got a blessing, honey. You got yourself a blessing from your own higher self. Your higher self told you the truth, and that's the truth, so help you God. What is that Ace of Swords? Okay, the Chariot's in reverse. Maybe someone had given up, lack of control, no self-discipline. 3 Pentacles. So you put these pieces of the puzzle together that it wouldn't be able to move forward victoriously. Your intuition said, not yet. Those 9 Pentacles is in reverse. There's a lot of jealousy, a lot of codependency happening there. And the Sun is in reverse. A lot of negativity. Yeah. This feminine, she screamed out. She said, go find you so you can find me. Wow. External energy. 10 Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn energy here. So the 10 Wands is carrying a lot of responsibility. Could be having a lot of sex with a married woman. At least 10 times. Yep, because it's actually made them reflect on the 4 of Wands. Strength card. Oh my gosh. And the 2 Pentacles. This is what's going to make them try to come back a more powerful person. What's in the 10 Wands? What are they carrying? The Fool. They want to release. The Emperor in reverse. It's problem with authority, nasty ego, the Emperor not ready. What's the Queen of Pentacles' purpose there? 8 Swords. Her purpose is to bring the confusion in the contract. Yeah, justice. She's to justify the confusion. Don't ever correct on earth what needs to be corrected in heaven. So if there's a masculine here, he's manifesting to be able to justify this balance. Feels like he's in a mental imprisonment. Where's the feminine when it comes to the 10 Wands, Queen of Pentacles? 8 Cups in reverse. And the Queen of Swords. She's pretty sure there's no emotion there. She's not worried about it. That's a Libra energy. It's too strategic to have any emotion. The Star is in reverse. You can't have emotion if you haven't healed emotionally with the 4 of Wands in reverse. Unstable. She knows how unstable it is. The advice in this reading, King of Swords and the Knight of Cups, Pisces and Aquarius, making a strategic ascension. See the butterflies? New hope coming, returning, recovery, King of Swords, authority, taking. Somebody's going to make a clear judgment on who to trust. And this could be a Pisces energy against the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. What's this Pisces saying about Leo? 8 Pentacles, lack of focus. Hermit in reverse. They're talking bad about you. Aquarius, Pisces. Making that final and firm decision. Who is the Aquarius energy when it comes to Leo? What are they saying about Leo? The Moon. They're actually hiding an offer. They don't want this person to know. The 8 Swords, confused, independence. So they're just agreeing to agree. What about the Pisces energy? What is this person saying about Leo? A new perspective, a whole new interest, a whole new energy surge. Pisces. Very passionate, heartbroken, lover, partnership. This person misses you. Pisces energy misses you. Holy angels, Holy Spirit, whoever this King of Swords is bringing in conflict with the Pisces. Maybe you, there's somebody external of the Pisces that's bringing in the conflict. It's got nothing to do. Yeah, they're heartbroken. 3 Swords. Ace of Cups. They love you. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. A long time they've carried a burden with this King of Swords. Well, Crosswatcher, Pisces for Leo, kick the King of Swords out. Tell them to get the fuck out of your house. Blocked from being comfortable. You don't want them in there, tell them to get out. That's going to be the advice in this reading. What's hidden in the offer? Ace of Cups. 2 Swords in reverse. So, going through the bridge, Ace of Cups, getting that big cup of love with the 9 Swords in reverse. To rest, recover, and heal. So this is a friend. There's a friend that wants to come back together. Somebody that you've known for a long time. Maybe some shiznix has started. And you just don't feel as connected as you used to be. They understand you have unfinished business here with the Pisces. When you come together, you're going to be happy again. Whether it's family or a partnership. There was an argument. There was an argument started. Potential outcome. There's the 5 Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So, the Virgo energy, for a long time, someone's been in sad, loss, emotional regret. What's the internal, Leo? King of Pentacles in reverse. Very immature. So, for the feminine didn't have a father figure that followed through. The Page of Cups in reverse, they never initiated emotion. So, it's exactly what has caused them to go into hermit mode, to do the Hierophant thing. Talking to the divine. When you're in the hermit, you're secluded. You leave home, you find one spot. Where's the masculine? Mercy. 4 Wands. Trying to be comfortable. 3 Cups. Could be trying to come together with a twin flame or being comfortable and coming together. There's still a little bit of negativity around him, though. 8 Wands. Well, it's probably because you haven't talked for a long time. You have 3 Cups, the Sun in reverse. 3 Cups, the Sun. And when you come together, just have happy times. I mean, if it happened in the past, it happened in the past. Why carry it? Why is the Sun in reverse? Because of what they committed to. That King of Pentacles. Taurus energy. They're confused on how to follow through. Well, how should they follow through? Queen of Wands. 8 Wands. All you got to do is talk to Leo. There's the Sun. That's the enlightenment on strength. Don't be scared of Leo. The only way for you to be scared of Leo is you have done something against Leo that you know Leo has found out about. Yeah, to be able to release that emotional confusion, you're going to have to open up your arms where you have nothing to hide. Otherwise, communicating to a feminine fire sign without support of abundant in power. They can't come to you like their shit don't stink. They can't come to you in an egotistic way. It won't go good. What should they change? You better find your throne first. And emotionally heal there. Hope, faith, balance, renewal of your own throne. Get your own throne. That way, when you call and talk to the Queen of Wands, she got her own throne. But right now, it looks like y'all got your backs to each other. What's going to get these two to look at each other? That's 6 Pentacles in reverse. It is a one-sided situation. 9 Pentacles. They have to be independent on one side. If both of them are independent on one side, then them two can be together. I love you guys. Ciao.